Jidion retiring? Is Jidion retiring? Goodbye, Jidion. Say hello to. I knew this time was gonna come soon. He got the Bible open. You know, I call him Godion right now because he's looking for God, and I love it. I love it. I really do. I fuck with it. I probably shouldn't say that and that in the same sentence. Kind of wild. Forgive me, but yeah. So goodbye, Jidion. Say hello to, and what look. I don't know if he's retiring, changing the channel, something. I don't know what he's doing. Let's find it out.
I never thought I would be posting a video like this on my main channel, but here we are, man. Here we are. Let's do this. Let's do this. As a lot of you know, I posted a video on my second channel called Giving My Life Back to Christ. And in that video, I was giving you guys my testimony about how I was wanting to stop being lukewarm and just truly give my life over to Christ. And not only did it send shockwaves to the Christian community, but it sent shockwaves through just the entire internet, man. You know, I've been off of social media, but, you know, I have seen some clips and stuff, and like just seeing the reaction that it's had in such a positive light, like, man, it's just a blessing. You know, God is good. God is good, especially
as it should be. Like, you can't hate on a man for wanting to find himself and finding God. Like, you can't hate on a nigga like that. Again, I probably shouldn't be cussing like that. I apologize. But yeah, man, I mean, you can only just accept and appreciate that he wants to do better for himself. I mean, not that he was doing bad for himself to begin with, but like, he's just in a different kind of zone, you know?
Actually, knowing me, you know, whenever I'm in the news, it's usually for, you know, something crazy, but.
And that's what I mean. Like, it's not that he was doing bad for himself, but like, when you think of Jidion, you just think of a trollster, someone that probably got locked up, someone that did this, that, and the other, being funny and doing pranks. So it's like he's just in a different zone now.
I think me being in the news for something like this is just one of the best things ever, man. And I'm just so blessed that God can use my testimony to touch so many of you guys. But I feel like the video left a lot more questions than answers. I've had a lot of you guys message me, and even a lot of you guys come up to me in public, you know, asking me, you know, are you still going to be doing prank videos? Are you going to still be doing your same type of content but keeping Jesus first? Or are you going to be quitting YouTube entirely, you know? And so I'm coming on this video to answer all.
Is he retiring, chat? Comment down below if you think he's retiring right now.
Questions and clear up any doubts or speculations, man. So I think you guys know where this is going. So
damn, we lost a great. I mean, it's for a great fucking reason, but we lost a great. Damn it.
Let's just make sure Dion doesn't come out. Yeah, man, I got a lot to say. I got a lot to say for you guys. Me starting this channel and really doing YouTube back in.
Did he say Dion? Why do we got so many different fucking names for Jidion? Oh my god, Dion, Jidion, Godion. I'm. It's just like put a "edon" on the end of the word and it refers to Jidion.
February of 2019, you guys have seen me go from a young teenager with a hairline to a young adult without a hairline, and you know,
and a young adult with a hairline. Let's not forget about when he got that hair on his head. Let's not forget about it.
You guys just seeing me grow as a content creator, as a storyteller, as an entertainer has been nothing short of just a miracle, man. And I am so thankful for all you guys for joining in this journey with me.
Just don't delete the channel. Like, leave the channel there, make a new channel, and like do like the worst stuff, Bible studies. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, I'm being so dead serious. I'm being so dead serious. Start like a Christian worship channel. I don't know how that goes. I don't know the exact saying for it, but like, I mean, that would be cool. Kind of like, who's the one that does Transformation Church? Like Pastor Todd. Pastor Todd, right? Yeah.
And even when I first began, I always had this chip on my shoulder where I could see the vision and I could see me being one of the top entertainers on YouTube. But looking back on it, I was really selfish, man, because I wasn't the only one that saw that vision. My team, from Vito to Hersey to Blazing, to Matthew, to Lauren, to Dirty Dan, then to my friends,
To Dirty Dan.
you know, JV, Frankie, all the way to my parents, you know, like they saw the vision too. And not only them, but you guys saw the vision, man. I mean, every single one of you that would subscribe, like, share, comment. You know, a lot of the reason the channel grew so much is it was the word of mouth, man. I've had some of you guys come up to me and tell me, yo, one of my homies put me onto you. Oh, bro, my homie sent me one of your videos, and it was just word of mouth because the videos resonated
That's
with
love.
you guys
That's
so
love.
much that
that's
you
a
just
great
had
community.
to share
I'm not
it with
gonna lie.
somebody. And you guys have put as much work into this channel as I've had.
I'm not gonna lie, this shit is creeping me the fuck out. I feel like it's looking to the left, but I feel like it's looking at me. I'm not gonna cap. It's freaking me out.
And so not only did I do this, but we did this, man. We did this as a team because we are a community, bro. Like, there's not any prank channel out there on YouTube that has the type of community that we have and we built in such a short amount of time. So I truly want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you for helping me build this, because it wasn't just me. I've had a lot of help. Millions of people helped me build this, and I want to thank every single one of you. Not only have you guys changed the course of my life, but you've changed the course of my family's life. I mean, this house right here that I'm recording this in, I literally just bought this house, and it's just all thanks to you guys, you know? I was just able to buy my mom her dream car. I'm able to take care of my family, my entire family. And I'm able to do all these things because
that's real.
You guys invested in me, because you guys trusted me. You guys trusted me, and you guys put your all into me, man. And I can't say thank you enough. I really can't. And I know my family can't say.
Who would be like, if this is Jidion retiring, who runs that space now? Like, I know Nico is a troll god, but would like Kanel move in to like that echelons of like greatness? I don't know if that makes sense, but like Jidion is already looked at as like one of the greatest pranksters. He went toe to toe with Nico. He didn't win, but like he's already up there as like number 1 or 2 greatest trolls in the world. I could be wrong, but that's what it looks like to me. So if he steps down, if he retires, who is up there? Who's in that echelon to like replace? Who goes into that role? Comment down below. What do you guys think?
Say thank you enough either to you guys either, because you guys truly changed my life. And some of you guys might have seen my mom and dad out in public, and every time my mom and dad see a young person, they always ask them, yo, do you guys know who Jidion is? And if they say yeah, my mom and dad, they call me right away. And if you guys ever got a call with me from my parents, man, put it down in the comment section below. And I know my parents are just as appreciative as I am, because they see you guys as family too, man. They truly do. I've been wrestling with my faith for the last couple of years. I'm not gonna lie. I kept on putting the world's needs and wants and my own needs and wants above God's love and God's commandments. You know, I didn't want to turn my life to God because I was scared. I was scared of what the world would think, you know. I'm not going to be as popular talking about God. You know, if I follow Jesus, I'm not going to be able to do certain things in my videos. And I was being so selfish. I was more concerned with my worldly desires instead of my spiritual desires when Christ tells us to be born again. And I was really rejecting the faith. I was really rejecting the gospel because I didn't want to lose my life. There's a verse in the Bible that I feel really pertained to me. It's in Mark chapter 8. For whoever will save his life shall lose it, but whosoever shall lose his life for my sake and the gospel's, the same shall save it. For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? Like, this verse speaks to me so much because I didn't want to lose my life, you know? I really looked at what I had in my life as being of greater value than what Jesus has to offer in my life. And looking back on it.
And I'm gonna be honest, I think that goes to like anything, especially when it comes to like internet, right? People are so used to like I wouldn't say used to, but people seek so much attention. People seek a place on the internet that they do wild things that might not be them, but because they want to get views or because they want to get likes, they do it anyways. Like, for example, Pretty Boy Fredo, when he was doing the fake pranks, like those are extreme pranks to do, and like most people wouldn't do them. But when you put money and views into it, it changes niggas' minds a lot. Pretty Boy Fredo, if Pretty Boy Fredo wasn't getting paid as much as he was to make the content he was, he would have never put out that video. Simple as that. He would have never put out that video. And it's like, it's also like the recent situation with the girl that didn't want to go to the Cheesecake Factory, right? Like, everybody else is so worried about their image, their self needs, how they look, that it's just like, take a step back, reevaluate yourself, and ask yourself, is it worth it? Was it worth recording that video to make yourself look dumb because you thought he wasn't doing right? Was it worth, what were we talking about before? What were we just talking about before? I forgot. My brain is going everywhere. But I'm just saying, like, this correlates not just to, like, Jidion and his situation, but just in life in general. So, yeah.
That was a lie from Satan, you know? Because anything that we have in this world, we cannot take it with us when we die.
And I'm not gonna lie, I might just be chatting. If I'm just chatting, tell me to shut up. I might just be chatting, but I'm just saying, I feel like that pertains to, like, just day-to-day life.
If I died right now, the YouTube channel wouldn't be mine. Everything I own right now wouldn't be mine anymore. It would be possession of the earth. I couldn't take this with me. But the only thing I can take with me is my salvation and believing in Jesus Christ and following him and following his commands. The love of the world made it okay in my mind to continue living in sin because I felt accepted, I felt welcomed, I felt loved. But the love of the world is only temporary, but God's love is everlasting and will never cease and will never fail you. And so if anybody's having a struggle like this where you're putting the world against God's love, man, really look at it. And I'm telling you, the pros and cons list, the cons of leaving the world is gonna outweigh the pros of being with God, but having everlasting.
This is random, y'all, but my beard, it just won't grow hair in the middle. Like, I'm sorry, Jidion, but like, this, it like won't grow right here. What the fuck is this? Fuck is it? It grows everywhere but here. I'm sorry, G. I'm sorry. Back to it.
Lasting life will always outweigh anything the world has to offer. And I promise you, when you really pray and hearken on it, it's not a hard decision. I was putting the world before everything. I was putting my own heart's desires before everything that Jesus was commanding me to do. And in Matthew chapter 6, it says, no man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and money. And that's exactly what was happening, man. I was loving money and despising God. I would serve fame, fortune, clout, status over serving the Most High God. And that was truly what was happening. Fast forward, you know, if you guys see my testimony, you would know why I made my choice and how that all happened. But if you haven't seen it yet, I'll link down to the description below so you guys can watch those. But I'm just trying to save you guys some time, man. You know, I'm not trying to speak Japanese right now. I'm just trying to get this message across to you guys real quick. But if you guys want to watch my testimony, you know, click one of the video links in the description below. But for the first time,
I'm about to watch that later.
I truly feel as though I'm doing something for me. I feel like I can speak for a lot of other creators. You know, we really don't get satisfaction doing this, you know. We have to get your guys' satisfaction. If you guys hate a video, we hate it. It could have been a video that we loved, but if you guys don't like it, then we hate it. We probably posted a video that we hate it, but then you guys love it, so we love it. So we dictate our emotions and stuff off how you guys are feeling that day.
That's valid.
In all honesty, man, that's not a way to live, bro. It's really not a healthy way to live. And I was living like that every time I would post something, every time I would do something, every time I would say something, I'm thinking in my head, what is everybody else gonna think? And for the first time, I truly feel free. I truly feel that I'm doing something for me and me alone, and that's giving my life to
Valid.
Christ, because I know this will never fail me. You know, I know like my YouTube channel could get deleted at any moment, but Christ is never gonna leave me. As long as I hold on to him.
I still think there's a way though to continue doing what you're doing and still value your passions, you know. Like the pranks don't gotta be as severe. There doesn't have to be so much language and verbiage and raw dogging everywhere for you to I feel like if the pranks weren't always over the line, if you weren't putting raw dogging, checking your word, and even after the prank, just letting the people know like, hey, this is a prank, I don't want to mean no harm, doing something for the person that you're pranking. Like, I feel like you can still do prank videos and still be loved while believing in your beliefs. However, like I said, if you decide to retire and go a whole different path, that's fine too. Just pray. I just pray you don't delete the channel, because there's still a lot of memories on here that people are gonna still want to see.
He will always hold on to me. He'll never let go of me. He will never forsake us. So me giving my life back to Christ, I just feel whole again. Sometimes I would post a video and it would get 10 million views, be a 1 out of 10. But I would just be depressed for a week and just sleep in my bedroom, and I would just feel empty. You know, even when things would go good, I would still feel empty, man. And I feel like that's a feeling that I wouldn't want to wish on anybody, you know? Like, I know a lot of you guys are inspiring YouTubers, you know, wanting to make it to my level or even higher to other creators' levels, but I'm gonna truly tell you, man, like, this job isn't fulfilling like we make it out to seem, man. You know what I mean? And I'm really telling you guys, man, make sure you guys get your faith right. Make sure you get your guys' faith in God, because that's the only thing that will make you feel whole, because this right here, it just won't do it. In Galatians 5, it talks about how we're supposed to nail our flesh to the cross.
I thought I was gonna get on him. I thought he said Galatians.
So if I'm gonna nail my flesh to the cross,
hold on, what was the verse? What was the verse?
And walk in the Spirit, then flesh to the cross. So if I'm gonna,
dang it, I keep like trying to read it.
Do it. In Galatians 5, it talks about how we're supposed to nail our flesh to the cross. So if I'm gonna nail my flesh to the cross and walk in the Spirit, then I have to take on a new life, and I just can't be Jidion anymore. And I know the impact that the videos have had on you guys is astronomical. I mean, I know the videos give you guys confidence to be your guys' self in public. I know it helped.
Is he deleting the channel? Is he deleting the channel? It sounds like he's gonna delete
you guys through the darkest times in your life, and you know, you guys can count on my videos to cheer you up whenever, you know, the world was just beating down on you. But I'm gonna just be honest with you guys, man, my videos are just a band-aid. You know, my videos can't help solve your guys' deeper problems, and I'm so grateful that my videos were able to help put a band-aid over some of your guys' wounds, man. But I want you guys to take the initiative and heal the wound itself, to entirely heal it, because us as content creators, we just can't do that, man, and we'll never be able to do that. You feel me? We can't fill that void for you guys, and we can't always be there for you guys. There's only one person that can always be there for y'all, and that's Jesus Christ.
Okay, never mind. He's saying a lot of we as if he still is a content creator, but he is right. Like physically, it might fulfill you, right? But like spiritually, in your heart of hearts, you're always gonna feel like there's an empty piece missing, and eventually it's gonna go from you enjoying your physical pleasure to wanting something that fulfills that hole in you spiritually. And that's the way to do it. Like, no matter who you are, that physical pleasure runs out, and then you feel like you're missing something. And I feel like a lot of people don't understand it's that spiritual void that you've been avoiding that you're not getting enough of. And so he's right, you know, the only person that can fulfill that is Jesus and God.
And as
and
much gratification I got for helping you guys with depression and helping you guys truly be yourself, I have an even greater calling and motivation and inspiration to keep doing this and spreading the word of God, because me giving my testimony, man, like I've had so many people,
Pastor Jid,
message me, come up to me in public, talk about how they started to pick up their Bibles after seeing me testify about Jesus Christ, how they're going to give their life back to Jesus Christ. And I feel like if I'm going to be an influencer, I want to be an influencer to the right thing. Instead of you guys idolizing me, I want to point you guys in the direction on who to idolize, on who to follow, on who to worship. And that's Jesus Christ and Jesus Christ alone. Because only he can make you whole again, man. I can't do that, man. And I'm going to just keep it real with y'all. No creator you guys watch can ever do that, because we're men and women. We have bad days. We might say something that you guys don't like one day. You know, we might make a wrong decision one day. You feel me? You guys just can't trust us. There's only one person you guys can trust, and that's Jesus Christ. And Jesus told us, you know, the two greatest commandments was to love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul, and to love your neighbor as yourself. And I love you guys so much, truly, that I want to dedicate my life to pointing you guys in the right direction. And if me having to live my life in accordance to Jesus can help some of you guys get the courage and the strength to live your lives according to Jesus, then, man, that's an easy decision, because I want to see all of you guys in the kingdom of heaven. I really do. I love you all. Now, I do have self-awareness, you know, and I do realize, you know, I have viewers that don't believe in Jesus, that, you know, believe in other religions. And I also know I have viewers that might not believe in anything. And to you guys, if this is our crossroad, if this is where we depart and we're no longer on the same road or the same path anymore, I just want to say to all you guys, thank you so much. I consider you guys my brothers and sisters too, man, because y'all invested your time, your energy to help me make the best content for you all. And don't ever think that I took this for granted, because I never
that's
have,
love
I never
for real.
will. And I truly want to thank you. And, you know, if you guys ever see me out in public, man, bro, come up to me and give me a hug, because I love you guys. And I just hope that you guys still stick around with me. But if this is the crossroad, then I wish you guys nothing but the best in your journey. And I pray that one day you do.
And that's real, because not a lot of content creators are gonna do that for the people that you like. Bruce, a lot of people are like Bruce. Let's keep it a buck. If they decide to make a switch for their own good, it's a lot of, if you're not fucking with me, fuck you. Like, I'm doing this for me, fuck you if you're not with me. That's usually how it comes. But Jidion's coming in with a whole different wave, and he's still appreciating the people that were there, because he understands, like, this switch is being forced upon people that might not even cater to this. And he understands this switch might ruin their experience on YouTube. Jidion might be the only person that some of these people might watch and truly enjoy watching. And he's switching his style up. And so I think the self-awareness comes that he knows he's doing something, and he knows that people kind of look at him and look for him for these videos, and he's no longer gonna do them. Why would you do fuck you, fuck y'all? Like, if you don't rock with, no, it's much love to y'all. Y'all still were with me. And even if you don't follow the same things that I'm on, it's not like I intended to, like, cut ways with y'all. But, like, this is the way I have to live to set a better path, you know? And so I fuck with that. No, I fuck with that.
You find Jesus Christ so that you can have this happiness that I do. But I still love you guys with all my heart. So I know a lot of you guys are like, yeah, you're yapping. Now, what are you going to be doing with the channel? And the answer is nothing. This is going to be my last channel on Jidion, man. Like, I truly feel like there's nothing else for me to do except for do the will of God and just point people in the right direction to follow Jesus.
Okay.
And to just get people to pick up their Bibles and to read about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, man. And I'm done, you know, living my life lukewarm, you know, having my toe halfway in, halfway out.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, this ending part I seen on Twitter. I'm not gonna cap. This little part right here, I seen on Twitter. I know what he's doing, channel. I just didn't know if he was gonna delete it or
I just
not.
want to dive all the way in on the deep end of the pool and truly give my all, like how I did for YouTube, into serving Jesus Christ, into helping you guys find him in the best way I possibly can. So, although this is gonna be my last video on this channel, I will be making a new channel. It's called Jidion, and
I was close. I guess Jidion is kind of crazy. Jidion is kind of crazy. Why would you name your? That is, Jidion is beautiful. Not gonna lie, Jidion is beautiful.
But when I was reading through the Bible with my pastor, I was looking at the etymology of my name Jidion, and I saw that there was somebody in the Bible with a close name, and his name was Gideon, and his name means he who cuts down. And I truly feel that God put me on this earth to cut down the lies that the devil is spreading, that, you know, the world is better than God's love, man. You know, it's a lie. I know a lot of you guys would kill to have my life, man, but trust me, my life is nothing. Nothing. No influencer, no celebrity. Life is nothing compared to the love of our God that he has for us in the eternal kingdom. It's nothing, because he has everlasting life for us. Everything on this earth will perish one day. So if you guys want to see Christian content, it's going to be geared towards my youngins out there, because I know how hard it is for young Christians to navigate a world where it's really godless, you know, it's godless, and it doesn't promote righteousness. It promotes unrighteousness. And I know the peer pressure gets to us, you know, it's not the cool thing to follow Jesus.
You know what's cool about this though? It's because in my space, when you go to look at like a pastor or someone that talks about God, you usually have to come out of your element to find that. Like, I can't go to watch Kai, Rages, Bruce. Well, I don't really watch Bruce no more, but I can't go to their streams and seek God, right? I can't go to my favorite streamers and content creators and experience to see this kind of relationship. But now there's someone in that circle who has transferred his life or changed his life in his content style and is going to guide younger people. He's not only a very popular face to the kids, to, you know, to the internet around you. Like, he's more hipster, he's more vibe, he's younger, he's more in tune with the kids. But he's also going to make it more interesting to want to go down that path. He's going to make it more interesting to want to follow those directions because people love him already. So I think having Jidion switch to this and be in this field now just helps it a little bit more. I'm not going to cap.
It's not the popular thing to be righteous and to be holy and to be set apart. It might not be the popular thing. It might not be the cool thing, but it's the right thing to do. And I want to help make videos to help you guys with y'all faith to really navigate these trying times, man, because it's getting bad out here, y'all. It really is. So yeah, man, I really don't know what else to say. Just thank you guys, man. Thank you. And for the first time in my YouTube career, whether you agree with my decision or don't agree, there's only one thing I ask that you guys do, and that is just to respect it, you know? I'm not asking you guys to still follow me. I'm not asking you guys to still support me. I'm not asking you guys to do none of that. All I'm asking is, if you don't agree with me, if you have any ounce of love for me, just respect my decision, because for the first time in my life, man, I am truly happy, man. I'm truly happy. I feel like I'm doing the right thing and I'm not looking back anymore. And I just need you to guys to respect my decision. And that's it, you know? That's all I ask for you guys, is just to respect my decision and to give my life to Christ. And if you guys do that, man, thank you. And I love you. So yeah, y'all, this is the end of Jidion. Obviously, you guys can still call me Jidion, DeMarcus Cousins the third. You know, I'm still always gonna be DeMarcus Cousins' grandson. You know, like, can't change that. But yeah, man, I'm excited. This is stupid. And don't get it twisted. You know, even though I'm gonna be making Christian content, I'm still gonna add me into that content. You know, I can never take the me.
And that's what I'm talking about. That's what's the difference.
I love you guys, and take care. God bless, and peace.
I'll fuck with Jidion. You ain't gonna hear no bad mouth from me. I love the transition. I love the change. We might react to some of his videos on here on the Jidion channel. I'm just being honest. But yeah, shout out to you. Shout out to you.